Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's been less than 24 hours since the tragedy occurred yesterday in Dumas, and you're going to be faced with some limited information here for reasons that there's an ongoing criminal investigation that must be completed in order that the prosecuting attorney can go forward with some charges in short order. So the questions are going to be very limited. We will give you the opportunity to ask a few questions. Colonel Bill Bryant will represent the group that is behind me today. Represented here is the Shea County Sheriff, Dumas Police Chief, Prosecuting Attorney, Deputy Prosecuting Attorney for this district, and a Special Agent with the State Police who are leading the investigation. And with that, I'll turn it over to Colonel Bryant.
Good afternoon. My name is Bill Bryant. I'm the Colonel of the Arkansas State Police. And the purpose of our press conference today is to update you on the shooting incident that occurred here in Dumas last night that resulted in numerous multi-shooting victims. The shooting occurred at the parking lot at 611 U.S. Highway 65 South in Dumas, where a car show was being held and hosted by Hood-Nic Foundation. It's a community organization based here in Dumas. First and foremost, keep in mind this is an ongoing and active investigation. Dumas PD was the initial law enforcement agency responding to the shooting incident at 6:50 p.m. Dumas PD immediately contacted Arkansas State Police for assistance. The Arkansas State Police Criminal Investigation Division and the Arkansas State Police Highway Patrol Division responded to the location. Our special agents from our CID companies were taken. We have 6 CID companies around the state, and we had personnel from 3 of the 6 CID companies respond to the location. As a result of this shooting incident, a total of 28 individuals have been identified as victims of gunfire. These victims were taken to different hospitals from around the state: Delta Regional, Jefferson Regional, Drew County Memorial, Arkansas Children's Hospital, and UAMS. 5 of the victims, and maybe possibly 6, we're still trying to verify, were children under the age of 11, 9, 8, 23 months, and 19 months. And they were taken to Arkansas Children's Hospital. 5 of the 6 victims have been released. Dumas PD made 1 arrest. It's an unrelated arrest. We had an individual leave the scene that fit the general description, and that individual was arrested on unrelated charges. Unfortunately, as a result of this, we did have 1 victim that died as a result of the gunshot injuries. That individual is Cameron Shaffer, S-H-A-F-F-E-R, age 23, from Jacksonville, Arkansas. Our thoughts and prayers are with his family and also with all the families and our shooting victims as a result of this incident. We are actively following leads of a possible second suspect involved. The bottom line on this is just 2 individuals got in a gunfight. It was no mass shooting intended on this. It was 2 individuals who got in a gunfight and exchanged gunfire, and unfortunately, we had multi-victims of the shooting incident. Our CID did recover a large amount of evidence at the scene, and we did process the crime scene. And we're actively pursuing leads at this time, at the time of this news conference. We're very fortunate here in Arkansas. Law enforcement agencies work well together. Last night, we had the Dumas Police Department, the Shea County Sheriff's Office, the Arkansas State Police CID and Highway Patrol Divisions, the Shea County Sheriff's Office, the 10th Judicial Prosecuting Attorney, Arkansas Highway Police, Chico County SO, Drew County SO, McGee PD, Arkansas Game and Fish, and the 10th Judicial Drug Task Force respond to the scene that helped with this shooting investigation. We will be the primary investigating agency. We'll coordinate with Dumas PD and the prosecuting attorney. We will gather the facts and evidence as a result of the shooting and present it to the 10th Judicial Prosecuting Attorney's Office for the prosecution of this case. Again, due to the fact this occurred less than 20 hours ago, you know, we will limit our questions, be glad to take some, but please understand it is an active and ongoing investigation. And we will continue to provide updates, the state police will, via our media releases. With that, I'll be glad to take any questions.
Do you suspect that this is gang related?
Not at this time. All we know at this time, there was 2 individuals got in a gunfight.
Cameron Shaffer, was he one of the 2 individuals involved in the gunfight?
Well, all we're saying right now, we arrested the victim.
Yes.
No, not the indication we had that he was involved in the gunfight, no.
How do you spell his name?
I think it was Schaffer.
And Cameron?
Excuse me?
Cameron?
Cameron, age 23, from Jacksonville, Arkansas.
And you said you took one person into custody, but he was arrested on unrelated charges. So you're still looking for 2 people, or you have one person already in custody? Or?
We're still looking for 2 people until we get the case together and file the formal charges. Again, you know, it's shocking. We have a small community, a farming community in Dumas, you know, 5,000 people, and then we have an incident of multi-victims. It's just, you know, you don't expect that from small town Arkansas. And we've been getting inquiries nationwide and internationally concerning this incident.
Why were the people who were suspected of being in the shooting, the 2 people you're looking for, why were they there? Were they there to attend the event, or?
We think from our understanding they're there for the car event. You know, my understanding from this, if you look at the website for Hood-Nic, it's a community organization. They do things like buy backpacks, different things, but it was a car show they were hosting, and that's what the attendance was there at the car show.
Was there any previous intelligence that suggested that maybe violence might break out at this event?
None that I'm aware of. I've checked with the law enforcement people behind me. We didn't have any intelligence whatsoever.
And you said that 6:11 was the time the call came in for the shooting, and local police showed up at 6:40. Is that right?
My notes, I have 6:50 is when they responded. And again, for us, state police, you know, we sent our closest people, but also we had to bring from other companies, so it took a little bit for our CID people to get here.
When you said 611, were you talking about the street number? 611
Yes, I think that was
611
US Highway 65 South.
What was the time the initial calls for the shooting came in?
I believe that was 6:50, Chief, is that correct?
6:50.
Any indication that these 2 people knew each other before yesterday?
I think it's too early in the investigation to tie that together.
Are you guys going to release the photo of the suspect?
Well, once we formally charge them with this offense, we will, yes.
Has Hood-Nic been working with you guys to work through this after the event?
I know that the people who work the scene, Robert or Mike, did you meet with any of the organizers?
Yes, we have. We spoke to several members of the organization last night, and they said they would, by all means, cooperate with law enforcement.
Could you identify who you are?
I'm Lieutenant Robert Wilson, Arkansas State Police, Company Commander for the Pine Bluff Division.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, if that's all, without getting off into the minutiae of the investigation, we need to move forward. And we'll keep you apprised through our news release service and our website. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hey, Mr. Saddle. Hey, just one last question. I got a lady in the photo. I just need to get her. The lady in the photo, she was standing right here. Get her, man.
That's Captain Paul Ward.
Yep.
With the state police?
Yes, she's with the investigation division.
Okay.
She's commander, acting commander.
There was a lot of things, you know, that at the same time this happened, there was a high speed chase of
Bill.
arrested and breakdown.
Is this yours?
No, it's mine.
And that's my code here. It's one that on this.